let's go to the cover of Noli Tangere and its meaning. Jose Rizal himself personally designed the Noli Tangere's cover. So he chooses the element he would include in it, not only considering the aesthetic aspect, above all the aspect of symbolism. So if you ever review the novel's cover design, you can actually consider it the best of all Rizal's artwork. And according to Zaidi 2008, Noli Tangere was a true story of Philippine conditions during the last decade of Spanish rule. So the places, the characters, and the situations really exist. So these works of fiction, including the sequel, El Filibusterismo, expressed the theme of Philippine nationalism in a most profound and dramatic manner to arouse the latent spirits of a frustrated people. So the novel Noli Tangere provides an inexhaustible source of inspiration for the solutions to current conditions and problems. So now let's examine the cover of Noli Tangere, which is personally designed by Dr. Jose Rizal himself. So the cover, it has two sections, which is the upper and the lower, which is divided by Noli Tangere title, in the middle, which has a slanted position. Then we can see a pomelo blossoms on laurel leaves in the upper middle. So it represents faith, honor, and fidelity, which are the values Rizal aspire to be embodied by Filipinos. Pomelos are used to scent their air commonly during prayers and cleansing rituals. We can also see in the side at the left a silhouette of a Filipina. So many believe it is Maria Clara, or as the Inang Bayan, to whom Rizal dictates the novel. Then we can see in the middle of the left a burning torch, which refers to the Olympic torch. So it pertains to the awakening of Filipino consciousness. It also sheds light to the text of the manuscript. Then below we have the sunflower. So it represents a new beginning. It is compared to the happiness of which appears to be always bowing down. Then we can see hairy legs and shoes. So it symbolizes the legend of the wolf. So we know that wolf is a shapeshifters, just like how friars hide their true nature and character. We can also see, and it is the hairy legs is wearing a shoes, where it represents wealth. It is also the footprints left by friars in teaching Catholicism. Then we can see just beside the shoes a helmet of a Guardia Civil. So it represents the arrogance of those in authority. Then next we have the whip. It shows the abuses and the cruelties done by the Spaniards and the friars as depicted in the novel. Then we can see a flag. A flag is a suprimania. It is used for self-flagellation. So just like the whip, it also symbolizes the cruelties of the Guardia Civil. Then up we can have the chain, so where it represents slavery and imprisonment. Then we can also see the Rizal signature, where it shows that Rizal experienced and witnesses, or he witnessed the ills and abuses that happened during his time. Then we can see a bamboo stalks. It represents the resiliency of Filipinos. Despite the sufferings, Filipinos can still stand tall and firm. Then we can also see the crucifix and the cross, the last symbol in Rizal or the Noli Tangere cover, where it represents the Catholic faith as it rises above the Inang Bayan and the Filipinos, where it shows dominance. It also symbolizes sufferings and death. So that is all for the important elements which has symbols or meanings of the Rizal's Noli Tangere cover.